Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. If you don't know me, my name is Lightbulb. Hope everyone's having a good day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. And today we have some plans. Now to start off with today, just wanted to show what we have done. I've done this on my own time. I just wanted to kind of get the groundwork laid out for us. But we are starting our orchards today to get all of our trees. The one I'm in now is probably going to be either birch or oak. Same thing with this one over here. Then this one here is going to be probably, I don't know, dark oak or spruce. We'll figure out which one. And same thing for this one, either dark oak or spruce. Now I did the old cobblestone walls like I did with the farm and with a few other of our areas. And I kind of laid out a path to kind of guide us so we know how we want to go about laying down our future actual path design. And I think right here would be a good spot for a little well. I think it would work really nicely. So yeah, I mean, we got this. We're going to work on this area today. We're mostly going to get the trees going. And I think we're going to do like regular trees, and I'm gonna like make a few like smaller baby trees of each type just to kind of get the idea across that it's a an active orchard, if you know what I mean. But we're also gonna talk about some other things today, so hang around and we'll see what we got. And also, by the way, we passed day 200. It was while I was off screen working on the, what's it called? The orchard. So that happened. It's crazy that we're already in day 200, but you know, it is what it is. It takes time to build things like this, at least for me, because I get so distracted. But on the flip side, I want to talk about, if you haven't noticed already, my audio, because if you didn't see in the recent community post I made, which actually wasn't recent, it was about a week ago now. I guess that's relatively recent for me. But I mentioned that I was redoing my audio setup. I was going to be redoing the way I process my audio, and I would be redoing my my physical hardware setup as well for my audio. So if you notice that and you like it, please let me know. If you don't like it, or there's something you don't like about it, also please let me know. I got a comment from WordNa6465 saying, "I've really enjoyed the content in the video. I would say that you should maybe bring the low end down on your mic a bit. It was very overpowering on my speakers." Well, WordNa, or Andrew backwards. I see what you did there. I hope this is better for you and anybody else that was having the low end issue. The way I had to set it before, my gain was way too high with my old microphone, and I was increasing it on my editing as well, and I had my low end on my old modulation system also raised, and I had some people saying it was good, I had some people saying it was bad, and I listened to the good people, and after noticing it, I didn't realize what I had done wrong, and that was that. But now, hopefully this sounds better, and you can actually, you know, hear me without my voice being just a vibration. So, yeah, I hope it sounds better. WordNa, Andrew, and anybody else that may have had that issue, just let me know. It really helps out. Because, I mean, comments like that, right, that suggests to me that, hey, there's something wrong, I need to change it, and I want to change it for you guys. So, yeah. But thank you again. Appreciate it. Now, I'm not going to be changing my setup anymore. I'm not going to be changing my audio much unless there's like a little few tweaks I can do here and there. So, you know, just let me know. Right, that's the whole thing. I mean, I just want to know if there's something going on with my my audio, right? Because that's important. I want to make sure you guys have a good listening experience. I've said it all before. I mean, I just want to make sure that you guys have the most relaxing, chill experience that you can, right? that's the goal. And that looks good. I like that a lot. Now, I might actually change this and put this like that. There we go. And then let's put some slabs around the base. Now, I want to have these archways on the outside of each one just to kind of know where the entrance is. Maybe on some of them. Maybe on some of these, like right here, I have like this, like it fell. I think that'd be kind of neat, right? And then we'll just do a path in. Yeah, that looks good. That looks cool. We can do that. Man, this podzol. I try to get as rid of much as I can, but it's still just getting in the way. Also, on another note, I don't know if everybody saw, but Minecraft Live was yesterday, which they didn't show much, but what they showed was very interesting. The first thing they showed was well, not integrated, but Minecraft, or Minecraft developed shaders for Java and Bedrock. It's going to be coming to Java first and then Bedrock after in a couple months is what they said. I don't really trust that too much, considering we had the RTX kind of announcement years ago, and I don't even know if it ever came out. So we'll have to see. But the shaders do look pretty nice, for at least like something that would be in like default Minecraft, right? They looked really good. There were a few things I did like about them and a few things I didn't like. The what's it called? The reflections on blocks was a bit too shiny. There wasn't enough like texture. I feel like it was a bit too like glossy, and the lighting was a little bit underwhelming for what I like out of a shader pack. But then again, though, it isn't for me, right? I mean, I obviously know how to download my own shaders and consistently mod out my game, right? So a default shader pack for vanilla Minecraft just isn't made for me, and that's okay, right? Now, on the other hand, I think it's a really good thing for people that don't actually know how to download shaders or possibly can't. So having a system like that for them is really nice. And I think that's a really cool thing that they're adding. Now, I think probably the nicest thing about the shader packs was honestly the water caustics and the how the water looks in terms of like reflection. The light passing through the water onto the sand below, or like they showed an example and it looked really nice. It looked good for something that like is just now coming out. And it's something that I don't think a lot of other shaders do very well. So I think that's a good thing. Now, the other thing they added, on the other hand, something that was very I don't want to say contentious, but it was definitely interesting. It was you find it in the Nether, you bring it to the overworld, you put it in water, it grows, and it becomes a little baby friendly ghast. And this friendly ghast grows over time. You give it snowballs, I think they said, and then it turns into an adult ghast. And this adult ghast then allows you to ride on it and build with it. I don't like that archway. I'm so bad with diagonals, man. It's a travesty. Now, I think the idea is awesome. right? I think. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, this ghast, you can have 4 people on it, and it moves slower than like Elytra, obviously, because you can fly on it. That's the whole thing, right? You can fly on it for transportation. You can also stop it in the air, stand on it, and build on it. And I think that is the coolest thing about it. Now, on the downside, the saddle looks horrible. Like, awful. I think it looks so bad. The goggles, like, so far away from the mouth, it looks weird and uncanny. And I like the premise a lot, but I think the implementation is ugly. Very, very ugly. Now, that's just my opinion, obviously. I mean, I'm curious as to what you guys think about it. Because I was talking to somebody and they mentioned that they just didn't like that. Well, for one, they don't really like how they're doing the smaller updates more frequently, which I get that. I mean, having a bigger update less often kind of seems like you're getting more. It's kind of like a lot of food on a big plate versus a lot of food on a little plate sort of thing, I suppose. And they don't really like the gas thing. They think it looks stupid and it looks ugly. I get that too. I really get that because I don't like it either. It looks kind of bad to me. But I mean, I think for... How is this not matching up? Did I do something wrong here? For something that's I'd mainly use it for building, right? That's like the only way I'm probably going to use it. I think it's a nice addition. You're never going to have more than one of them, right? That's just the, like, why would you need more than one, you know? But also I think that, like, they were mentioning to me that this needs to be difficult to find. It needs to, like, you can't just find it like you can find like, I don't know, saddles, right? The little baby dried ghast, I mean, when you go to the Soul Sand Valley in the Nether, which is where it's going to be, by the way, it's going to spawn with the like the bone structures. Those shouldn't be everywhere, right? They shouldn't be super common. They should be hard to find and rare, which I agree with. I also think the saddle should be a loot item, honestly, and not a craftable. If anything, the regular Minecraft saddle should be a craftable, and then this thing should be a reward in like a bastion or in like a nether fortress. I think a nether fortress would actually be pretty good. Or a new structure in the Soul Sand Valley. I mean, what about like a skeleton tower or something like that, you know? That'd be pretty cool. But I mean, it's all just opinion, right? And I think that there's, no matter what, there's going to be people who enjoy these features coming. There's going to be people who hate the features coming. It's all down to opinion at the end of the day. And for whoever enjoys these changes, I'm happy for you. I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to enjoy the ghast, at least for building. Standing on that thing and building is going to be so cool. But yeah, I mean, that was Minecraft Live. And also the, what's it called? Oh my god, the spring, it's called the Spring to Life update. The update that has the new leaves and the flowers, that kind of stuff, and the animal variants. That's all coming out on the 25th of March, which should be the day before this releases, I think. I'm bad with my days sometimes. It's also the morning, so I'm a bit tired. But yeah, hope everyone enjoys the update. If you end up playing it and you're watching, let me know what you think of it, because I'm not going to experience it for a little bit, because I'll be in this world in 1.21.4, by the way. We updated the world, and we have the creaking now. And I do kind of want to go find one today. I feel like that'd be a pretty fun thing to do. We could actually even add it as one of our little areas. I think that'd be pretty neat too. But I'm gonna go put my stuff away, and we'll go get some saplings. Also, it is springtime. Since I think the last episode I think was in the winter. I can't recall. It's been 2 weeks. Skipped a week. I can't remember anything. But that means that potatoes are growing. I have been harvesting them like crazy to make sure that we have enough for when the season changes and they don't grow fast anymore. It has been potato galore over here at Lightbulb's little emporium. So that's awesome. I'm so glad we finally have this much food. Like I can't even like store everything. But it's awesome that we can finally have a lot. Let's put this stuff away. That's my light stuff chest. There we go. And I also have some crappy gear to deposit upstairs. Which one was it? There it is. Boop, boop. That's a crazy chest piece that I got from that zombie. Whoa. Also, if you might have noticed already, I enchanted some of my stuff. Other than this pickaxe. This pickaxe was already enchanted. But enchanted our other tools. I enchanted our armor. I just took our enchantment table and placed it down. And then just gave it a bunch of level 1 enchantments. 1, because obviously we don't have books yet. And 2, because I didn't want to give or like put it too much levels in right now until we get better enchants. Once we get better enchants, then obviously I'll start like pumping out the good enchantments. But right now, I don't really need to be doing that. Let's get these guys in the smelter. Let's put the rest over here. You can see I have some here that I haven't even cooked yet. There we go. Get our food. Also, with the ghast that the happy ghast is called, it's gonna be like the mid-game replacement for elytra, or not elytra. Sorry. Mid-game replacement for scaffolding, which I also think is a really good thing. I think there was a big separation from scaffolding to elytra. I mean, most of the time you were just building up with blocks anyway, and I think that the ghast is just a good way to get people to stop doing that. Hi, Betsy. You're out and about, I see. Yeah, we're slowly breeding our cows up. Probably gonna fill up the pen and then just go ham on them. Get it? Ham on them. Wait. Isn't ham pig? Yeah, never mind. I rescind that entire pun. I'm an idiot. Oh boy. Wasn't me, I didn't do it. But anyway, we're gonna get these guys breeding so we can get some leather. And then we're gonna go out and get those saplings. Come on, get. Come on. Where is there's one more cow that needs to be loved. I guess not? Okay, never mind then. See you, Betsy. Alright. So, we're gonna go get some saplings. I'm gonna see what I have already, because I think we have some. I just don't know how much we got. Okay. Actually, I don't think we need to go get saplings. We're pretty well off right here. Might need some bone meal though. Do we have any bone blocks? Okay, we have 12 bones. That isn't too bad. That's a decent amount. Alright, that works. So let's see where we can, how much we can grow. So let's see. 1, 2. I don't think this one's gonna grow. Oh, it did. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So there's our 3 birch trees for now. We will have to get more of those saplings. That's fine. There's an oak tree. That one doesn't want to grow. Lovely. Okay. So I guess with these, we'll just spread them out. Put them around. Now, I think I said it before, but I do want to have baby trees around the edges. A little bit, here and there. To kind of get the idea that they're growing and they're actively like planting, replanting, and the process of life is happening in all of these. I want to get that across with the orchards here. Now with the dark oak, we're gonna have to get some of these saplings because these are always annoying to get. But I think we got one there. I think we should probably get one up here. Let's do it right here. Why not? There we go. We'll keep that one sapling for later. Alright. Hey, everybody. I went to the nether. And we are just leaving now. I went through a different portal because a creeper crashed my party. And this portal, I believe, is the one that's to our east. Relative east, I guess. So let's start heading back now. Had a bit of an adventure. Also, this is something that I wanted to bring up because it's going to look like that for a little bit. Since we updated to 1.21.4, which, by the way, I'm so happy we finally got updated. We can go get that that pale wood now. The bad thing is one of the mods, the snow mod that I had, didn't update. So it basically, anything that snow had accumulated on, it deleted the blocks. So, yeah, and yes, for anyone that might be thinking, oh no, what about your roofs, your house? Yeah, it was all that too. I rebuilt all of it. So whatever you saw today of the houses, I had to redo all of it. But that's not something that I need to be, you know. I didn't feel like I needed to record all of it because I already did it once, and by golly, it wasn't fun doing it again. That's that's another reason why it's, you know, day 200 something, is because I spent so long doing that. But regardless, we went through that portal because I needed to go through a different one because a creeper blew us up. So we get a little bit of a run back, but hey, what's, you know, a little jog sometimes, right? And it's raining. Well, I had to jinx it, didn't I? Let's get back to the house. All right, we made it back. I can't sleep. It's not a thunderstorm. Lovely. But I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope, you know, you're chilling and you're able to hang out with me today, and hope you're getting some stuff done, getting productive, or getting cozy. Say if it's a relaxing day for you. Hope I'm able to hang out with you today. Now, hope everyone was able to see our last video, our horror video. It was pretty fun playing. I had a good time playing that. Might have been a slower game, but it was definitely worth the playthrough. And it was a very contemplative game, which I do like those types of games. I'm not a big like action person when it comes to like games like that. I'd rather have a slow horror game than a fast-paced one, right? But I could see how it was a little slow for some people. If that was you, hey, I get it. Slow games ain't for everybody, right? That's why there's so many of them. That's why there's so many games. It's so you can find one that you like. I saw the game. I was rummaging through the Steam spring sale. I saw it. I was like, ooh, this looks like an interesting horror game. And didn't realize it'd be so backroomsy. But hey, it was one of the better backroom games I've ever played, even if it may have been simple and slow, which art knocks on the game. It was a good game, but it was nonetheless. Let's get these trees going. But yeah, if you're new, by the way, hi, I'm Lightbulb. What's up? This is our hardcore world where we're building and making our way through the Minecraft life, and you know, this beautiful world that's currently not so beautiful. But if you enjoy what you're seeing, stick around, subscribe, comment, let me know if there's anything I can improve on. And 'cause I want to make this our world. Those of you who have been around since episode 1, which is crazy, by the way, 3 months already. I've only skipped 2 weeks, but it's still been 3 months. That's wild. We made it far, and it's been a good time. It's been a good time. But yeah, I mean, if you have any suggestions, I do take suggestions. We're actually gonna build a suggested item event probably in the next episode or 2. We're gonna have a like a little flower garden, like a little snowy flower garden for our bees. It'd be pretty nice. But look at that, we got 2 of the areas down. We got the spruce. I'm probably gonna get a few more saplings for like this area, but I don't want to fill it up too much. I want to get those what's it called, the baby trees kind of. Oh wait, there, I forgot a sapling. There we go, perfect. Yeah, I want to get those baby trees placed down and made. And I also want to spread a bunch of coarse dirt throughout here, just to kind of get a kind of like a messier feel, right? I think that'd be pretty nice. We also gotta light it up a little bit. I don't want to light it up too much, but I want to light it up on the edges, so we'll probably do something like this. Do something like that. Put them on every few walls. Which there's an awfully little amount of walls on this one. I might have forgotten to put some. We might have to go do that real fast. Let's eat. It's getting a little gray. Where are some walls on this side? There's one there, cool. One there. One there. And there's one there. Awesome. Cool. A little bit of lighting never hurt nobody. We'll go do that to the other ones too. There we go. Awesome. I think that looks good. And I didn't put any walls in this one either. What was I doing when I was doing this? Whatever. Alright, let's get some more saplings. Alright, so we're gonna go back into the nether here. And the reason why is, if you caught last episode, we added those nether portals around to travel. And one of them, I think, it's the one I thought we were going through before, but it ended up being the other one, but whatever. One of them is really close to a dark oak forest. What? Oh, I guess I have another nether portal now. Oh, it's because the old one blew up, that's right. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. But we're gonna go through it and hopefully pop out by another, what's it called? A dark oak. Now we do gotta go down that way. Do we have? Oh, alright, buddy. Thanks. Appreciate that. Calm down. Calm down. We need some netherrack. I think we're gonna have the staircase down again, which is fine. I don't mind. Alright, there we go. Let's start staircase then. Now I'm trying to play it safe here because we are on the edge of a lava ocean. So come on. There we go. Let's just get a railing here. There we go. Cool. Now we can hop down. Now, for any of you that are maybe wanting to see something else that isn't the hardcore world, at least from Minecraft, I kind of want to. Well, I'm starting a Cobblemon server for me and my friends. It's a custom map. Where me and my buddy were not custom making the trainers, but we're adding the trainers and like their own unique locations. We're spawning all the trainers in. I'm probably gonna make a couple videos of my Cobblemon journey. So if you think you might want to see that, let me know and I will record it and I will upload it. I think that'd be pretty fun. It'd be a little something different, Minecraft-wise at least. And for any of you that are in that server and also watch the channel, I guess you'll have a bit of a advantage on my team because you'll know what it is. You'll know what my strategy for my team at least. Anyway, we are at the portal. We made it. Oh, well, actually, wait, maybe not yet. Let's go collect this bone though. Lots of bone over here. Man, it's crazy to think of how much different the Nether is compared to how it used to be. There are some kids alive now. Maybe you're one of them if you're watching. I don't know. Most of my audience, though, I think is older. There are kids now that are alive that this is the only Nether they've ever known. They didn't know the Nether before it was the Nether update, which is crazy. The OGs remember the Nether just being 3 different blocks: Nether brick, Nether rack, and soul sand. And that's it. It's crazy to think that this update's been out for almost as long as it has already. I think it's almost been like 10 years. It's crazy. But hey, we made it. I think it's this way. Oop, ow. But let's start heading there now. Now, I just wanted to say real quick, with the Distant Horizons change, with the update, they made it so you can see so much farther, and you can see all the way across this ocean. We can see new land. That's unbelievable. We've been out that way, which is crazy that you can see that, because now it doesn't even feel like we went that far when we explored. That's the stone beach. That's the acacia. That's where we got the what's it called? The buried treasure. Our village is right there. That's the village that we go to for our dark oak forest. Which I think there is a dark oak forest closer. Maybe there's not, and I'm misremembering. But like, there's our spawn beach right there. Like, this Distant Horizons change. I've never even been out there yet. Look at that. It's crazy. This Distant Horizons change is unbelievable. It just, it makes me want to explore so much more. You see so much more than you could before. It is wild. Oh my god. was just running, wasn't looking, and I fell into a cave that has an emerald. Hey! Nice. Whoa. Okay, I need to pay more attention. Oh my gosh. I felt like a really far fall. It wasn't, but it could have been, and that's the crazy part. That's a really scary part. I wasn't even wearing my diamond boots. Alright, I'm gonna probably sleep here. Let me find some sheep. So I can make a bed. There we go. Grab a piece of wood. We'll need one more, actually. There we go. So, I'm starting to think that I misremembered where that dark oak forest was. Or I went the wrong direction. Or it was above the portal to the left, and I went to the right. Which is also going the wrong direction, but way more embarrassing considering I was probably right under it. And just didn't see it. But, like I said before, we at least get a little bit of a nice little day to run and explore. We haven't been down here yet on this part of the hill, so I think like directly opposite is our house. So, that's pretty cool, I guess. The river that we explored down last episode is down there. A beautiful big river. And we're just going along here. We got a bit of a run too, so I'll probably catch you guys once we get to the dark oak forest. All right, we made it to the village, which, wow, look at that. You can see the damage on the roof from the mod. That stinks. Oh well, that's too bad, but nothing we can do about it now. Once that mod gets updated, I will be reinstalling it, and then it should fix all like the gray dirt, gray grass, whatever it is. So hopefully it's not too long before that mod gets updated. But the good thing about needing saplings is we can not only bye-bye axe. We can not only get saplings from these trees, we can get wood from the trees. I did make a little small stop and get a few birch saplings as well. Just a few extra here and there just to kind of sprucing up that little area. But with this, what we're going to do is we're going to chop down a whole bunch of dark oak and then just wait. And the thing about dark oak trees that really stinks is like it's the wood to leaf ratio is crazy. It's like 50-50, right? Whereas like most trees, the wood to leaf ratio is like 90-10. So it's kind of it's so hard to get these saplings. Now there was that floating tree back there too. I might be able to just go back and unfloat it, I guess you'd say. Get those leaves fallen too. Which one was it? It was this one, right? I see the wood. There we go. Hopefully that makes this tree start falling. Saplings, where are you? Let me break this oak tree, just in case. Well, I guess I'll go sleep in the village and, see what the trees look like when we wake up. So I'll also clear a little bit of that out of the way. Hey, bud. What up? What you got going on? Whoa, this is a new menu. I haven't seen this. Or do I just not remember this? Does everyone have a different one? I don't know, because there's... Are you the only villager left? This poor iron golem's about to break. I guess I was a little early on the sleeping bit, but that's fine. Saplings are finally starting to fall. That's one tree. Man, it's just... getting saplings for these trees is a nightmare. Alright, we got some saplings. A little bit more than I was expecting, actually. Look at that. How many do we have? 12? That's 3 more trees. Yay! That's like... nothing. God, dark oak trees are just the worst. Now we just gotta keep going. Keep going. We're gonna chop down this entire forest by the time we're done getting like 5 trees worth of saplings. Whatever. That's fine. I'm out of room for wood again, too. Ooh, there's 2 more. Nice, okay. Alright, we're at 14. About 2 more, then doesn't hurt nobody. 16! Yeah, that's 4 trees. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna head back to the house. I was making, collecting saplings and moving around, and I don't know what happened, but my game just decided to start black screening. Now, I find it kind of funny. I'm like confused as to why my game's black screening as I'm running by all these like half floating, what's it called, tall grass blocks. But I've genuinely never had that issue before. I don't know why I'm having that issue. It's the first time it's ever happened in this world. This is snow. Let me find a place where I can actually scale this mountain without sinking. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I'm just gonna head back to the house. And maybe I can just not have that happen. It'll just stop. I don't know. That's just so weird. I also realized I was playing on 60 hertz the entire time. My resolution was too low. So hopefully this looks a lot better now. I found out why that wasn't looking great. But I don't know. I just love how everything just happens to go wrong with something at one point or another. But hey, it's whatever. I'm on my way back to the house. I got the saplings I wanted. Are you gonna trying to ram me? I'm gonna mountain goat better than you, dude. Look at that. I'm mountain goating better. Might not be good at Minecraft or making Minecraft well optimized, but hey, I can mountain goat. That's the important thing in life, is being able to mountain goat properly. Boom! Made it up. Made it up. Nice. Alright.
Reimagined.
So now we just gotta get back to the house, which I think should be right over this ridge and down to the left. There's the forest. We're almost there. And we are back! We're back home! Yay! Long run. I'm sorry, Potato. I didn't get to use you today, pal.
Artless.io.
Oh well. Gives him a break. He's on vacation. He's allowed to be. We used him quite a bit there for a little bit, so he gets to take a chill pill and relax. Let's grow these dark oak trees. I do have to chop down that oak tree. Actually, no, I'll leave it for now because that has the beehive on it. Wow. Yeah, just absorb all of my bone meal. Love it. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Oh my goodness. There we go. Wow, that was a tall one.
Artlist.io.
No way this is gonna go through all my bone meal again. Come on! Grow! Thank you! Woo! Alright. Just fill this in for now. Why not? Okay. Now, let's go get some coarse dirt for the other areas here. This doesn't look too bad so far, as it looks a little barren in the dark oak, but that's because of our sapling limitation. But we'll get that sorted. Let's go put away our wood real quick. Alright, and we're gonna need some dirt and some gravel, which I don't have a lot of. I gotta go on a gravel run, I guess. Let's grab that. Do this. There we go. Cool. And I think it's just this, right? Yes, sir. There we go. And we'll just do like patches of the coarse dirt like here and there. We're not gonna go like crazy with it or nothing. Just a little bit of color variation basically. Let's get some sleeping in. Alright, day 215. Day 215. Let's get started on that coarse dirt. So with the coarse dirt, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do little patches like this. And it's raining. It's always gotta be raining. Man, I'm just trying to have some nice sunshine and birds and bees. Nah, it's just gonna be raining. Rain, rain, rain. Now, you're not really even gonna see this coarse dirt. We will notice it like when we're in these areas, but it's not really something that's going to be like a game changer with the way it looks. It's just about getting the nice little details in. There we go. And what we could do too, when we get this done, is we could go grab some moss and bone meal the moss to get some mossy areas as well. Not too much, just a little bit, but that little bit will go a long way. There we go. You can see, like, when you're running along here, you can kind of, out of the corner of your eye, pick up those little brown spots. I think we need another one, like, right here. Perfect. And obviously, we'll add more as we go along. For now, though, this is just, like, our little marker to do it, right? Because it's all about reminding me, because I will forget, and that's my problem. I will definitely forget. I'm not even gonna do it in here right now because you don't really see it too much. Maybe I'll do some right here. And then I guess what we'll go do is we'll grab some wood, and I will grab some leaves. I'll have to chop down like one of these trees, or I'll chop down one of these trees. We'll get some leaves, and we'll start making the little baby trees. Alright, I grabbed some bone meal, or I cleared out my inventory a little bit. I'm gonna go make some shears, grab some moss, and then we will get those leaves, and we will... I forgot the wood. Oh, I forgot the wood. I gotta go back. Whatever, that's fine. 1, 2, we'll do 2 shears. Why not? 2 shears is better than 1 shear. There we go. Do I have moss in here? That's the next question. No. I got my Enderman grass block, though. I do have that. But no moss. Well, time to go back again. Alright. That's all I have for oak wood. Whatever. That's fine. Birch. We will do that. And dark oak. And then we'll get some spruce wood from over there. Let me grab more dark oak. There we go. And then I'm gonna need some diorite for the birch. And I think next episode we'll go look for a pale garden biome. That'd be our next little adventure. Okay, let me make those fences. I already got some sticks, nice. Use some of this for sticks. Here we go. Awesome. So now we can get a good amount of trees in varying sizes. We obviously got to go back and we got to go get some spruce wood from our tree area. That's not exactly a big deal. That's really easy. What we'll do is we'll chop down. I guess we can chop down this big tree. Why not? We'll get the leaves from him, and then we'll kind of use all those, spread it out. We'll leave a couple leaves to decompose so we can get some saplings. Ow. There we go. I think that's enough to decompose. It should give us enough for some baby trees too. Yeah, look at that. We already got a sapling. We got 2 saplings already. 3 saplings already. That's wild. Alright. So, actually what we can do, let's try and fit 1 tree right here. There we go. And now, I guess I'll pick up those too. We're just gonna place down some fence. And then we got the leaves. Now we just basically dress this. We'll just do it like that. There we go. That looks good. And then we'll get another one. I actually kind of want to do these in spruce just because I think that the oak is a little bit too light. For the fences, at least. But, I got my bed. Let's sleep here. And finally get rid of the rain. There we go. Awesome. Let's do this. Bam. Quieter rain. Alright, so let's, I guess we'll do we got our oak leaves for when we're ready for them. Let's go get a dark oak tree. Oh, hi, skeleton. Thank you. Now we're probably gonna lose 1 dark oak tree here, just because of the sapling to leaf ratio, or the leaf to tree ratio, or wood ratio, or whatever I said earlier. That's no big deal. That's fine. I'll leave some leaves like I did before with the oak tree. There, I think that's good. And we didn't really affect the oak tree too much too, so that's nice. Alright, let's grab our dark oak. We're, like I said, we kind of want to just like put them along the outskirts, so... Oh my gosh, I can't make that jump. Here we go. We're gonna make this one a bit taller. Hello? There we go. And there we go. Get one like over here. Or like right here is good. Yep, that's fun. I wish I can get on these easier. I guess I'll just do this. And I kind of want a few of them really leaf it up like they've been growing for a little bit. No, I don't like that. And what we can even do get a little bit of that going, where like it's starting to kind of thicken out at the bottom. Yeah, I like that. We'll get another one like a baby right here. Then over here, we will do like this. I'm just gonna kind of rob a couple leaves off of this guy. There we go. Let's break that, put that there. Perfect. Yeah, now so got like a couple stages of growth kind of spread throughout. Looks really good. And what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll put like a couple of these. Actually I need more leaves. What do these oak leaf look like next to this? They're basically identical. Oh. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's just all about like finding a good mix of like where to place, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that for now, and we'll come back to that once we get more dark oak saplings, which I'll probably do on my own time. Is just like break these, replant them, and kind of repeat the process. But let's get some spruce trees going. Why are they like gray? It's weird. The best thing about spruce trees is they're one of the best wood to leaf ratio trees. The short ones are, at least. So I can do this to a couple of them and not worry. Then these guys, what we're gonna do for the saplings is we're gonna make the little seedling just much taller than the rest. So let's also get that. Oh, I already had a crafting table. Well, whatever. I can use these for sticks then. I'll do another batch, I suppose. Let's just do that. There we go. Boom. We also gotta remember we're gonna do some of those for the oak too. Okay. And we'll use this tree here for more saplings. That works. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, for these guys, we're gonna have the baby trees much taller than the rest. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do something like this. There we go, that works. And then we'll like, boom. And then we'll just do another one over here. We'll have it kind of growing a little bit of leaves at the bottom already. And we'll get another one right here. We'll just do a little shorty guy. Look at that, sapling already. We can get one right here. Do a tall one. And we'll kind of get it to be a like a middle growth stage. If I can reach it. There we go. Nope, wrong leaf. I guess we'll get this one a little more spread on that top side. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And then we're gonna have another one right close to it. There we go. And we'll do it wrong leaf again. Like this. There we go, that works. That works well. Cool. I think we're gonna have another one right here. But we'll make this one just shorty. We'll maybe put a leaf there. That's fine. Are these the right leaves? These aren't the right leaves. How did I manage that? Let me also grab the saplings from this one. If it dropped any more. Which it didn't. It only dropped one. Lovely. So what we can do is we can... Well, you already had bone meal, but I guess more. More the merrier. We'll get this guy broken again. We'll collect his leaves. And we will finish off the spruce babies. Do gotta replace these guys, though. There we are. Let me chop down a tree for the saplings. There we go. I'm just kind of going around, just, you know, making sure we get enough variation over here. Want to at least have them on the edges, so, you know, you see the difference. We'll put one right there. Skeleton, please. Get matrix. Okay, everybody. There we go. Alright. Where did I put that one? There it is. I'll make this one a taller one. Ooh, a zombie villager. That's a crafting table. Is that the right leaf? No, it's not. At nighttime, it's so hard to tell the colors. There we go. I don't need you right now. Wrong one. There we go. Cool. And we'll get another small one like right here. And just make him a little shorty. Wrong one. Again, that's just gonna be my thing, I guess. Awesome. There we go. That looks good. Guess now you can kind of see the vibe, I guess, we're going for. You can kind of tell what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't know if I'm accomplishing it well. I guess you'll have to let me know and be the judge of that. But at least we're getting more saplings. There's one grown. There's two grown. And there's three. Awesome. Like it never even was destroyed. And now, last but not least, we just gotta do the birch. I'm gonna go sleep real quick, and then I'll come back and finish it off. There are 3 creepers by my base right now. 2 of them came from one side, 1 of them came from the other. And guess what? Once again, I don't know what it is about this corner. They blew it up. They blew it up. It's always this corner. It's never, like, the grass in front of it. It's always this corner. At least this time I have stuff to fix it. But, like, come on. Why does it always have to be this one? Maybe that says something about the spot, the corner is just not... Maybe I just need to light this area up. That'd probably help, wouldn't it? Just light it up. But it's, I guess it's, I just want to complain about it. Man. Creepers. Am I right? Guess we'll get some dirt from over here. We gotta fix that creeper hole too. This side of the house is just creeper alley, man. They really like this side. There we go. Alright. Back to it. Back to it. Alright, let's get some birch leaves here. And we'll chop down one more for the saplings. Hopefully we get a few. Disconnected from that tree. There we are. Alright. So, birch leaves are... Which one are they? Spruce. Spruce. Oh, there's that. They're like orangey. Okay. There we go. Okay. We'll get one right here. And for these guys, we'll make them wider while they're shorter. Which I think is how birch trees grow in real life. I'm not too sure. I'm not trying to be too realistic here, but I do want to kind of make it look like it might be. You get what I mean? Nope. 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 Oh my gosh. Thank you. Gosh, I gotta do everything the hard way. There we are. Let's get a little baby one here. Bro. There we go. And we'll get a little sapling right here. Do another one here. Let's kind of keep down lower to the ground. We'll have one coming off the wall. There we go. And we'll take that side off. There we go. I don't think we need to do too much more with the birch. I think that's enough for how small this little specific orchard is. Did we not get a single sapling? We didn't get a single birch sapling, huh? Wow. Alright. Oh, there we go. We got one. Cool. Yay! We actually got one. We can at least replant that tree. There we go. Cool. Nice. So, in terms of the area and the little baby trees, I think we're done for right now. I'm gonna get a design. I'm gonna try and like find a design or like get some inspiration for a design that looks nice. I don't know why I'm gonna find one. I always just look for inspiration. But we'll do the well next episode. We'll go find a pale garden next episode. I think in terms of that's the wrong set. Oh my gosh, what was I doing when I was doing these? I just did them and I'm already like amazed at how bad I did this. Okay. I have to double check all this now because now I'm scared that I use the wrong leaf on this one, on a lot of them. We'll break that. There we go. Oh, I got an oak sapling out of that. There we go. Nice. Well, yeah. I got 2. Wow. There we go. I think this looks very nice. I like it a lot. I think it works. I don't know what the overhead view looks like right now, but I'm sure I'll see it later. But hope you guys like it. We're going to finish up the dark oak too. We're going to slowly add more and more to that over time. I don't want to look like all of them are totally stocked up, though. I mean, having them, some of them emptier than others is kind of, I guess, realistic in a way. Making excuses for my laziness, but I'll come back and I'll do it. We'll pop a squat here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today. It was kind of a chill episode. Not really much happening, but I skipped a week, so I'm trying to get back into the groove of it. This is also going to be a test episode for the new audio. If you made it this far, appreciate you watching. I appreciate the support you guys have been giving. It's been awesome. Let me know how this new mic sounds, please. I would really appreciate the feedback. It helps me, because once if I know that this sounds good, that means I don't have to change anything, and I can just keep it the way it is, and I won't touch anything. I'll be all finished up with messing with my stuff. So hope you guys like the orchards. We're gonna continue working on them as we go along. We'll continue working on the area as we normally do. But that's gonna do it for today. I will see you guys in the next episode, video, whatever we end up doing. Hope you have a good day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. Have a good day. Bye bye.